Hi everybody, it's Julie. Today I'm going to put together my papers. So the first thing I want to do is I need to make sure that I have, so these are the pieces that I have of the scrapbook paper. And so I am going to make sure that I have, like, let's go with 6.5 inches. And so I have 6.5 inches of each of those, and this and this. Okay, so for my the other project that I want to do, I just want to make sure that we have that. I have my, okay, this one didn't turn out so well, but it's there, the doily on the page, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold that, and well, we'll just fold it in half like that. Okay, so that's going to give me that. This one is the other side of the doily. So this was avocado dyed paper, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this one in, and we'll do a little flip there. So this one is, it is ripped. I'm going to go ahead on this one. This is our embossed, so I used a charger plate, and I'm going to go ahead and fold that, and we'll do something there that will take care of that. This is going to give me another page, and then this one I'm going to go ahead and fold this way. Okay, so that gives me 4 pages for my journal. I have an envelope, and I'm going to go ahead and, so this is one of my 5 to 15 papers, and I'm going to use an envelope. Okay, actually you can use envelopes, but this is going to give me pockets. Okay, pocket. I have, these are cut, I think they're 5 1/4 this way by 8 1/2 that way. I have this, and it has the flap there. I cut my piece off already so that I would have the graph paper for the binding kit. So that's my graph paper from the binding kit. I have this short, and I have this short one. I have this map, the doily. I did go ahead and let's see, 1 2 3 4 5. We'll just go to there. Okay, that gives me ledger, and I have my my other green paper that I like to use. Okay, so I have 1 2 3, no, don't have to count that one, 3, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then I have like the napkins and stuff like that. So so I'm good there. 9 and 4, and this ended up being 5 pages. Okay, so we don't need all the tags and stuff. So I have to decide on, okay, so your cover. You can use anything you want to make your cover. Anything you want to make your cover. For decorating your cover, you're going to use your foundation elements. So you don't have to cover with the background. You can cover with fabric. You can cover with anything from your little kit that you've put together. But your cover base can be a cereal box. It can be another book. It can be a binder. It can be whatever you want it to be. And then you're going to add in your pages and you're going to decorate, or actually you're going to upgrade, because I'm not going to say embellish, but you're going to upgrade the outer part of your cover with 3 things and making it to be a foundation. Just like you've done the foundation on the pages. You see, we've got great foundation pages, but you see they're not decorated. They have their foundations. Okay, so we're going to go with the same idea for the cover. Okay, so I have a short one here. Those are shorts. I think I want to do 2 signatures. Let's see. I do know this needs to be in the center. Okay, so your center fold needs to be in the center of one of your pages, or one of them. Okay, and then I think I'm going to make this the center of my other one. Okay. No, never mind. Let's see. This is going to be the center of my other one. Okay, so center. I do want to add some of my cardstock, and I'm just going to fold these pieces in half. So that's going to give me a small, I'm not going to add any folds or anything. Well, on this one, actually I'm just going to leave it. I'll put that in there like that. You know what? Go ahead and then I can save that. Might use that for something. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I have the blue. And I'm thinking that this can go on this. Okay, I like that. So yeah, I like that. Now these are smaller. That one's big, so it's the full size. So I'm trying to do it without having to worry about the creepy creep. Okay, so there's that. And the lined paper. Okay, so this is that one. Then okay, we have this with the pocket. I like that. And okay, I'm going to set that aside and come over here. So this is going to be the center. Remember, we're going to go ahead, you'll bind the journal, and then we'll glue the three sides on the short side, glue it down, and that will give us our signature. We'll have these 2 pockets is the plan. Okay, I think we'll go with this, and we'll do this one. Make sure that my writing is in the right direction. Okay. We'll go with, okay. Let's do some lined paper, green. Okay. Okay, now got a lot going on here. Let's go ahead and, yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, change my mind. We're going to go with this one in this direction. Okay. Okay, there. Got our lined paper. I can put my doily here. So doily, this, 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 these. Okay. Okay, so that, 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 that. How many pages do we have? Let's count pages. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, and then the one that will be the single one. So 9. Okay, now over here, okay, we have this right here. So we have our flip-flop that can go next to the map. You'll see all of this. I like that, okay? Let's go lined paper and then this. And we have this piece from our you know what? I think instead of that piece, we're going to put this one, this one. Okay, so we have that flips out. Okay. This is our over the page. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's we can put this one here. I like that. We'll have this that can go behind it. Right here. Now this one had a flip there. Let's bring this in there. Whoa, I am so sorry. Okay, I'm going to take this out. And that can be added anywhere in the journal. I'm thinking we made it to go over that front page, and it could go there. Okay, we have a yellow page sticking out, which is something I did not want to have happen. Okay, go put this one in the front. Oh, see, we still have this one that's okay. I'm gonna try this, turning this over. It's probably not gonna change anything. We'll see. Okay. Okay, don't like. Okay, I like that better. Okay, so we have this that has a pocket. We have this graph paper, our double tuck flap, our pocket with the extra pocket on it, cardstock, our dyed paper with an image, our flip tuck, pull out flip tuck. What do we call that? Flip and tuck page, top tuck, lined paper, small lined paper, and our map, and then this. Okay, so that is that one. And then this one has our doily, and then this beautiful page, and our ledger, pink. We've got this, and then our pocket, our planner, lined page, image, little ledger, and then this is the center piece. Okay, and this will be the first signature, and this will be the second signature. Okay. Okay, so next, let's talk about your cover. I said you can have any type of cover. Just a little reminder, today's the last day of the background digital sale. 40% off in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Okay, I've chosen a book. I'm going to use this one here. I'm actually going to take off the whole cover and got to figure out where things are. Sorry. So I need my cutter or craft knife. I have this one I'll use. And so we'll go ahead and break the book. I'm taking the actual this off so I don't so much have to worry about whether but I do want that first page. Okay, so I want to keep that intact. Okay, so that's what I've taken off, and we'll come over here, and I'm going to do it from this side also. I've chosen to do it this way because I'm going to make my spine bigger. Okay, so there, I'm going to leave Buried in Books. I could read that if I wanted to. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something. My book, my journal, is actually going to come out the edges. I'm okay with that because I can cover it with the lace. It is so close to the top that I will probably add some lace and things up here as well, and possibly even down at the bottom. And that's just a way to help cover in case you might have problems. Okay, so there's that. So you get to take and use whatever you need to make your cover. So craft knife, I'm going to need the back of a paper pad, and I've been using, trying to think of which one it was. I noticed because when I went to put it away, I was like, oh, we've used the back of that one. We have not used the back of this one. There's not that many pages left on here. So I do have pads. Okay, I'm going to go with, let's see, let me look. 2 inches. Looking at I'm going to go with 2 1/4 inches. Okay, 2 1/4. And we'll fold it. Come back. I got to get used to how I'm supposed to sit. Okay, so there's that. And I have that. I think I need a second one. Okay, so we'll cut a second one. I was going to do a cereal box, but we've done cereal boxes recently. It's been a little while since we did this style that I'm going to do here. I am going to go ahead and pull out my Tombow Mono liquid glue, and I'm going to glue these two together. Now remember, I like to use my glues that are closer toward, you know, the ones that are taking forever for them to get the glue down to the end. And I will use those, and then I can use this amazing bottom piece of the glue and go ahead and put that. Okay. There we go. And that is ready to be our spine. And did you see that? It's the exact size as what we're using. So pretty amazing. I needed to get this one to go in a little bit. Okay. So I'm thinking I can use the purple and I can use the white. Okay. Okay, let's okay, so like that, and like that. And I'm going to want my fabric. And I was actually thinking about putting this on the outside, but I think that just there is some purple in this. So yeah, I'm going to do, okay, but this is big enough to be a journal cover. This one is short. Okay, so if we bring this one okay, now you're going to probably want to put something down to okay, now this one needs to go past that. Well, let's decide. You know what? We've got the teal. It can go right up to the teal. It doesn't have to go over it. I know it's interesting with the colors. I like the teal piece. It's very eclectic. Okay. Of course, if I don't do the teal, let me see if I'm okay. Lining it up on actual lines. You hear my clock? It's like the olden days. It's like the olden days. Okay. Yeah, I think none. No, no, we don't need to see the teal. But we could. But I'm going to vote no. Okay, so this is going to be my top piece. This is going to be my inside piece. And this is going to be extra. Okay, so let's do our top piece first. Okay, and again, pulling out the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. So remember, we have put these two pieces together. So if you haven't been here in a little bit, we have a new mat here at Dear Julie Julie. The black one has been retired. Okay, I want to make sure that this is nice and flat. Okay, so it is. And I want to go all the way to the edges. And it is. Now we'll come over here and we'll get this. We're going to start with the teal. So I'm adding a 2 1/4 inch spine. 2 was probably enough, but just in case. Because you know me, I like to add the embellishments. Okay, so there we are. I'm leaving a little bit more or less, than a 1/4 inch. More than an 1/8. Okay, put that down. And we do end up with this, and I'm going to go ahead and this I'm going to put right onto the fabric. I'll have a little more control, hopefully. Making sure that stays down. Okay, there we go. That is, the front is attached. Okay, and we'll come back here. Same thing on this side. Okay, so just okay, we'll put it over. So this fabric, I got this at Dollar Tree. Isn't it gorgeous? I think it's such a pretty fabric. And I'm liking the eclectic nature of this journal. I just love that it's not just all those bright colors, but we brought in this beautiful piece of fabric that's got our peach and our gold in it, which matches with our large floral print by color, not by the same type of flower. So there we go. And we have this ledge, which is perfect. Okay. I'm going to use my tape. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put down some glue because that will help. This is bandage tape, and it was given to me quite a while ago. Getting towards the end of it. thing I like about junk journals is being able to use all the things. Okay, so I'm just marking where I want to cut this. I need my resist the sticky scissors. Okay. And I usually put it in just a little bit off. And that's so that if for some reason it starts to wear, it's going to have to wear down all the threads instead of just down one thread. I hope that that makes sense. Okay. So that's going to give us a sturdy binding there. Okay. Make sure there's no glue. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our fabric on the inside. Okay. And let's see, I think we can go ahead and see if we can rip this little piece off. I might have to cut it. Okay, we got it. I'm afraid so. As I'm fraying. Okay, make sure my flowers are growing up. Always makes me think of my mom when I say that. Many of you already know why. If you've been around here, you've probably heard that story. So I'm starting to see my daughter and some other friends that are in Arizona and closer, some of the warmer places that don't get cold like we do, and they were buying tomato plants and pepper plants this weekend. And I was like, oh, we're still freezing. Okay, so I ended up, I'm going to pull this over a little, okay, because I have glue on this side, and I don't want to mess with that. So thank you all that got to come and hang out at the Facebook Live yesterday. That was fun. Nobody asked to come on camera, but that is a possibility when we do the Facebook Lives. And they're telling me we can do something with YouTube now too. I didn't have time to read the instructions or directions or whatever you want to call it. I went ahead and I just fluffed that up, okay? Then these up here, I'm just going to let them do their thing, just like that, okay? And that's what I have. Okay, now I'm going to pull out, I'm using a liquid glue, which is, for me, is really cool because I can take time, a little bit of time to do these things. Like, make sure that there's a gutter here. That's important so that you can open and close your book. Okay? Don't rip your fabric. If you're using cardstock or paper, you know, just be really careful. Okay. So that gives me that for my book. I like that these are intact. I like them a lot that they're intact. So yeah, so that will be my cover. I need to add my 3 things, and I'm not going to use this, but I wanted to give, I really like that one. Okay, so this is working out really well. I'm going to go ahead and can put the knife away. Okay. And the tape. And so I'm thinking possibly this. And I have another page of these. So let's go ahead and we'll cut this. Now you're going to see, where is the one like, this is the other printing application, and it is quite bright. Quite bright. Okay, so there's that. And then I think, let's get in the book pages. Okay, book page. Got a piece of book page. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, is we will rip because, you know, I love to rip, but this is going to bring in the lavender into the cover, which I thought we needed to do. Okay, so I'm using, this is part of my panel. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put this, glue this down. Okay, onto the book page. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we're going to rip that also. But I want it closer. Okay. So you make your cover, and then you enhance it with 3 more things. Okay, so there's my cover. That includes this here. Okay, and now I'm enhancing it. I'm gonna make a panel. Of these 3 things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab my book. We'll use our gold pen that we've been using, and I'm going to go around the edge. Okay, all the way around the edge. Okay, there we go. And then I'll be able to glue this one down. Okay, and remember, this is just my enhancement. This is not my embellished thing. My embellish, I can add other things, or I can leave it as it is. On everything that you've made, you can leave it just as it is. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and so I got to add a file folder yesterday. If you want to add a file folder for the mini challenge and the challenge, you can add a file folder. Okay, now I need to come in pretty close. So I'm holding with my left and ripping with my right, trying to holding with my left, ripping with my right, and that's going to give me that beautiful rip. Who likes to rip? I love to rip. Let her rip. That's what I say. Rip, rip, rip. Okay. Okay, so that gives me a pretty good size panel for the front of my journal. And I actually love this. So then I'm just gonna, since this is the glue I have out today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Go around. This still is my favorite glue. Doesn't make my hands all feel all yucky. I just use the other one because it dries faster. It's also more expensive. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and attach this. So I like my cover to give you an idea of what's going to be inside, which it does here. And so we have, this will be my cover at this time, okay? And so let's go ahead and, there we go. There we go. We have a cover, and we've been able to add the pages in, okay? So I just need to go ahead and bind it. I need to remember that this book is like exactly the same size as my papers. So it could be interesting, but I will be adding lace, and I will be adding possibly maybe even some pieces of fabric on the outside here. And so I think it's going to be really, really fun. And I have a foundation journal. So Patreons, watch for your video coming soon of me binding this. And everybody else, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have an amazing day. Again, this is for the February Foundations Junk Journal Challenge 2023 here on the Dear Julie channel. There is a details video listed in the description box down below. Just watch that video. If you want to join us, it's going to tell you in there what to do. And here it is, the beginning of February, and we already have people that are finished. So Yeah, before I've even gotten to show all the videos, people are finished. It's pretty amazing. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.